Hi, do you think you know Aquarius people very well and have scanned them from top to bottom? Think again. Today, I am going to present you an updated version of the most amazing traits that Aquarius descendants have that you probably never heard before. Let's begin. Number 1. Smarter than you think. The Aquarius people, males or females, are among the elite when it comes to intelligence. The intelligence we mean here is their impressive ability to analyze things and connect the dots, and the unique deduction they reach afterwards. They are highly skilled in designing plans and never leave things to coincidence. They pay attention to the tiniest details and consider the weirdest assumptions, and always draw different scenarios to how things are going to happen. Therefore, results are rarely diverted from what they have already anticipated. Their minds operate like a thunderous nuclear reactor, swallowing everything around and capturing what is left. When you see them, you never expect that they are that smart, because they tend to be so quiet most of the time. But once they speak, you will be amazed with the great deal of information they know and hide beneath their peaceful faces. In addition to their incredible analyzing skills, they are highly enlightened and intellectual. They are literary bookworms who read everything at their disposal. Not because they have to, but because they want to. Books quench their thirst for knowledge, which comes in line with food and oxygen. Saying such, they have knowledge of geography, history, astronomy, psychology, and even metaphysics. Adding wide imagination to their existing knowledge, we find that they surpass their generation with many years, as if they have come from the future. All of this grants them unique qualities such as a strong intuition and the sixth sense, which enable them to fathom you from the first look, and their first impression about you is rarely wrong. Number 2. Express their thoughts in writing rather than talking. Socrates once said, "Speak so I may see you." And we know that Aquarius people as quiet as an ocean in a summer night, as silent as a desert in a sunny day, and seldom do they speak. Despite that fact, they are the most capable zodiac to express their thoughts, but in writing, not in talking. This is because they think very carefully before speak a single word. They calculate its effect and analyze how it will sound once released. Others may shoot words randomly, but Aquarius people purify, recycle, balance, and polish their words before shooting them. When Aquarius people want to say what they couldn't before, they just start writing. And when they write, you will have to expect something spectacular. Their writing style is extraordinary, detail-oriented, effective, and highly eloquent. They write poetry and very good at it. They find heaven when they are in writing mood. When you read their work, you feel like they speak specifically to you, and you can easily quote many of their phrases. Their words remind you of your lost love, explore your dark side, and even interpret your heartbeats. Number 3. Attractive and elegant. We know that genes inherited from your parents play a crucial part in how you look, but Aquarius people might have inherited something else. They always look different. You will notice that their appearances are close to an old painted picture of the Greek scholars. They usually have oval head, wide eyes, straight nose, dark hair, average height, and harmonious body shape. But the secret of their attractiveness is their eyes. Their eyes are magical and have that sparkle which makes you feel dragged to the unknown. Their eyes always tell a story, and you just have to listen. Another aspect of Aquarius attractiveness is their well-balanced personality and their charming and captivating smile. They have also the ability to be with the speaker for a prolonged period of time, a thing that others find highly appreciated. Furthermore, they are stylish even with ordinary clothes. They are expert in color matching. They are also obsessed with personal hygiene. If you add their ability to adapt in any situation and the tranquility they spread around to the pile of the unique traits they already have, congratulations, you are in the presence of a irresistible charismatic person. Number 4. Have terrific acting skills. Some master acting with the training. Some are natural born actors or actresses. Aquarius people are a mixed bag of feelings, and that makes them in a different level of acting. They can be Charlie Chaplin, and in no time they are Marlon Brando. Their faces swiftly transform from a laughable clown to a gloomy ghost to a cold-blooded mafia don. They can impersonate any character and master any role as if they already lived it. And that ability grants them a special power to orchestrate any scene with total persuasion. Number 5. Believe in justice and equality for all mankind. One of the most respectful traits of Aquarius people is their absolute belief of justice for all and finding all possible justification for people's behavior and their right to defend themselves. For instance, Aquarius would not judge a thief of being a thief, would rather attribute the theft act to extreme poverty. If Aquarius people find a thief in their homes, they might have a reasonable conversation with him and might give him some money before saying goodbye. This is because they believe that human beings are so fragile, surrounded by all sorts of temptations. And it's naturally for humans to behave in such way, because they just don't have another choice. This attitude prevents them from judging people of what is heard rather than what is seen, putting an end to gossip and giving every individual the right to have a second chance. This attitude also shapes their personality in a friendship. They have no objection in befriending diverse kinds of people who don't have common features. You can see them befriending those who are 10 years younger or 10 years older, black or white, poor or rich, educated or not, and whether this person is poor, lacking intelligence, or homeless. This has nothing to do with the way they should be treated. Number 6. Humorous and frolicsome. In moments when Aquarius people are in a good mood and free of impurities, watch closely and enjoy the show. They are able to bring joy to your broken heart. With their sweet approach and cheerful words, they are able to snatch laughter in spite of you, even if you are stuck in a serious problem, as Aquarius people are mostly sharp and deemed to be a walking encyclopedia, so that they have the wit to find the funny parts of even the abstract realities. They are able to fabricate a joke on your comments in a way you cannot resist laughing. They are able to keep up with any topic instantly, as if they were present from the beginning. Number 7. Multi-talented and full of surprises. Aquarius people are known for thinking out of the box and finding the ultimate solution for the hardest problems in a very short time. They have a magnificent ability to organize their thoughts and establish strategies to reach their goals. Their thinking is flexible, adaptable, and unconventional. They continuously change their methods and learn quickly any skill you might imagine. Their creativity is infinite, so that they can find innovative solutions by their acquired and natural skills. In management area, they have distinguished analytical skills. In technology, they are always updated with the new trends. In art, they have a talent in music or poetry or something related. In brief, every time you see an Aquarius, you will discover a new trait and a new talent that you didn't know. Number 8. The impossible is not in their dictionary. It is said that Aquarius people are lazy and bed lovers, and that to some extent is true. And the reason is simple. They have not yet found the authentic motivation that pushed them forward. However, once they find a purpose or a goal they want to achieve, they turn to a totally different creature who is full of energy and restless. For that goal, they will harness all their skills to reach that goal. They will never evade the path or surrender to hindrances and difficulties. For instance, if they want to learn a new language because of its importance in their work, they can and they will far better than anybody anticipates. If they decide to travel but have no money for the journey, they will find a way. If that way didn't work for any reason, they will come up with a new solution and a new idea to make that happen. In times of seeking their goals, they are blamed for ignoring anything else, as they will not rest or find peace until they accomplish the mission in their heads. For this reason, they are a perfect choice for companies that focus on reaching goals and reaching certain results despite looking far-fetched. Number 9. They are generous and trustworthy. If you are struggling with money and barely can make ends meet or sinking in debt, you should pay an Aquarius a visit. They will give you what you need and more, and maybe never ask you to repay. The important thing in their minds at that moment is to help you stand on your feet again. That makes you wonder if that kind of people is still exist on such world. And it doesn't stop here. If they don't have the money you asked for, guess what? They will borrow it for you. They never believe in the saying, scratch my back so I scratch yours. They will just do whatever it takes to help you, with the pure intention and without asking anything in return. Aquarius people consider money as a mean, not an end, and the money value is measured by the volume of happiness it causes. For that, they are too generous in giving money away, only to see happiness spreads on the faces of people they care about. On the other hand, if you have some money or some other thing valuable to you, you are advised to save it in the hands of Aquarius people. Rest assured that they will protect it with their lives. It will be as safe as in a Swiss bank. Number 10. Appreciate romance and love. If an Aquarius loves you, get prepared to live in the paradise of love for some time, because you will occupy his or her mind. When an Aquarius falls for someone, that one will be the center of the universe, and the Aquarius will employ all the skills to bring happiness to that person. Aquarius people have plenty of love to show and plenty of words to say, and if they decide to bring you a gift, they know you will love it because they choose it very carefully and very elegantly. They know your character and have gone deep into your inner personality. And the gift they choose has one purpose: to make you smile and happy. When you are together, you will hear the most touching and romantic words ever said. You will be overwhelmed by their expression of passion and love. And by the advent of the day, the only remaining feeling you have is that you have been in the wonderland. In the end of this video, I have to be honest with you. All what you saw and heard in this video is from my personal viewpoint and a study of Aquarius people around me. Leave a comment if you agree or disagree with that. In the next video, I am going to illustrate the dark side of Aquarius people. So make sure to subscribe if you are interested. Goodbye.